So hello everyone, my name is Sarthak and today I'm going to give you a quick demo of the CodeParrot extension in Visual Studio Code. So what CodeParrot allows you to do is essentially convert Figma files into directly React or JavaScript based code. So here I have a Figma file. It is of a simple landing page. It is made up of multiple components. It has pictures, different fonts, and a decent amount of style. So let's try and convert this header component, this navbar component, into its corresponding code. So I'll right click on it, go to the copy paste as menu, click on copy link to selection. Now open up your VS Code. I'm assuming you already have the CodeParrot extension installed, which would show up somewhere here. If not, you can go into extensions, search for CodeParrot, and download it with ease. Here you have it. Open up the extension. Click on the Select from Figma file option. Paste the link we just copied. Hit submit. Now it will already detect what all components are there, what all styling is there. Now we can also give it some extra commands based on how our project is structured and what all frameworks are we willing to use. For this particular demo, I have gone with React JavaScript. Also, I wanted to import all the images as using variable names for the path and not the path directly. For that, I can tell it to import the images as a variable and not directly using the path in the src attribute. Now, as soon as I click on send, it starts generating the code, and also it downloads all the required images and SVGs and vectors into your into your project folder directly. We'll let it generate the entire thing. So this is our main component, the topbar.js file. I'm going to copy this code. Here in my project folder, inside the components folder, I have already created a basic logo bar component. Now I'm going to paste in the code which I have copied from CodeParrot. And also we need a CSS file for the styling, whose code is given right here. I'll paste it. Click on save. Make sure you have all the assets in the correct assets folder, which CodeParrot has already downloaded for you. Now I'll hit save. Guess we don't have this. Hit save. Oh, all right. So I pasted the code in the wrong file. Actually, it's supposed to be in the topbar.js. Let's quickly copy the CSS, topbar.css, paste, save, topbar.js, topbar.js, paste. We don't need this. Now, as I hit save, now as you can see, in very little time, I made the entire top bar component simply by copy pasting code from the CodeParrot extension. Now, let's just to get a better idea of the overall approach, we create the header component as well. So this is the header component in our Figma file. Going to right click again, click on copy paste as, copy link to selection, go back again to Visual Code, select from Figma, paste the link, hit submit. We're seeing the thumbnail of what the header component is going to look like. I'll also tell it to import the images as variable names and exact uh, by image. Ah, this just makes importing and changing images around a lot easier, in my opinion. So we had JavaScript, we have our framework selected. Let's send the component. Now it is downloading the vectors into our project folder. So we've got the JSX code for our header, also the CSS file. Let it generate for a bit. Very well. So it has generated the component. Just copy it, go into the header.js file. If you haven't already created the header.js, just do it right now and paste in the code. Also, you need to create a header.css file. I've created it within the components folder itself. You can also create a different folder to store all of your CSS files. Here's my header.css. I'm going to copy this code, put it in header.css, save this one as well. And boom, we have now also got our header or the hero section of our page. Similarly, we can generate all these three remaining components as well. I have already generated them using CodeParrot AI using the similar approach. Now I'll just simply include them in my app.js. Save. And this is the final result. As you can see, there are some issues with the font sizing and padding. More or less, this is approximately 80% close towards the original design. The remaining 20% can be fixed easily by simply manipulating the individual CSS files. Most of the components are rendered correctly. So this will save us a ton of time while we're making complex websites from Figma files. Thank you.